Hello, what's up, and what's up, and welcome back to 100.3 K-Fan here in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's a beautiful day throughout the whole state of Minnesota, and today our Minnesota Vikings are taking on the New England Patriots. Now, the New England Patriots, they come into the ballgame with a record of 1-0. We're sitting at 0-1. We had a hard-fought loss versus the St. Louis Rams in St. Louis. Rookie Kevin White had a big-time game, huge game versus our secondary. Nick Foles was lining up the skies. Trey Mason, he was getting busy on the ground, and our offense didn't really make enough big plays to really have a chance late in that ball game. We tried to get Mike Wallace in the ball game late in the fourth quarter. We threw a pass to him, didn't work out. We end up dropping that game. But this week we take on the Patriots. I know what you think of the Patriots, man. Every single year the Patriots are contenders to win it all. Well, for this ball game, there's no Tom Brady. He's out for 4 weeks with, I believe it's a bruised back, a bruised sternum, something like that. And then we also have no Stephen Ridley. So they're banged up on the offensive side of the ball, and they're banged up on defense. So this could be a chance for an upset. Now, I know before we get into this game, we have to let you guys know what happened with Adrian Peterson. Well, Adrian Peterson got traded to the San Diego Chargers. Now, for the storyline, it made more sense to send him to the Cowboys or to the Arizona Cardinals. That's how we got the second pick to go back into the first round and get Melvin Gordon. That was perfect for the storyline. However, Madden is broken. All I asked from the Cowboys was one first-round pick. That's it. They declined. They said they need more, I guess, more value for a first-round pick. Arizona, same deal. Straight-up first-round pick. They didn't do it. So I ended up trading Adrian Peterson for a grand whopping third-round pick. But like I said, Madden is broken. Let's go down to the field for today's game. Teddy Bridgewater, he's warming up. He's going to be taking on Jimmy Garoppolo in the Patriots offense today. Let's get into the gameplay. So Jimmy Garoppolo in the offense, they get on the field. First can get the ball to Blunt, and Blunt is going to pick up a gain of about 8, making it 2nd and 2 from the 28-yard line now. Dropping back the pass, Garoppolo over the middle, going to find Gronkowski, makes the catch, gets dropped at the 32-yard line, but picks up a gain of 5 and picks up a first down. From the 32, Garoppolo with time going right back over the middle to Dobson, takes a huge hit from Harrison Smith, but picks up another first down for the Patriots. From the 43, now 2nd and 10. Down goes Garoppolo in the hands of Brinkley. Nice little linebacker blitz up the middle, and that's going to make it a 3rd and long. On 3rd and 18, going back underneath the Dobson. Not going to pick up the first down, and the defense does what it does best, getting off the field on 3rd down. So we take over from the 36-yard line, 2nd and 10 to give us to Gordon. He's going to pick up 3. Nice little run up the middle. Now 3rd and 7. Teddy Bridgewater downfield has Devontae Parker, but he cannot make the catch. He had a big drop in the Rams game on 3rd down, and now he starts this ball game off with a drop on 3rd down, and the Vikings are forced to go 3 and out. So from the 20 now, 1st and 10 for Garoppolo. With time, he's going to throw this one over the middle. That's going to be caught by Brandon LaFell. Gets dropped by Brinkley, but he's going to pick up a gain of about 7. Making it 3rd and 2 from the 28-yard line now. LeGarrette Blunt up that guy, and he's going to pick up a first down. Gashes this defense for a gain of about 8, and that's going to make it a 1st and 10. From the 36 now, it's 2nd and 10 to find Gronkowski, and Gronkowski, one of the best tight ends in the game. He's going to be a freaking mismatch nightmare out there today on the field. 3rd and 6, Garoppolo with time, looking, now he's running out of time, and he fires this one over the head of the intended receiver, and the Vikings defense holds again. So from the 25-yard line now, the give is to Gordon, gets away from Mayo, falls for a gain of 12 on the play, and a fresh 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Move those chains, big time run right there by Gordon. From the 37 now, Teddy Bridgewater to the right side, going to find right, connects the dots, gets pushed out of bounds at the 39. Big time gain on the pass play, gain of 24, and another 1st and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. Nice corner route by right. Teddy Bridgewater hit him with a nice pass, and now we got this thing on Patriots territory to give us to Gordon. Whoop! Makes a couple of Patriots miss, and he's going to pick up another first down. Back-to-back plays, gets 3 straight first downs. Gordon, Wright, and Teddy Bridgewater doing their thing on this drive to give us to Gordon again, breaks a tackle, then he gets put on his back, but not until he picks up a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6, they give us to McKinnon now, and he's going to fall forward, and he's going to pick up a nice solid gain of about 5, making it 3rd and inches. Now we give it to the big fullback in Felton. He's going to fall forward for a first down, move those chains for the Vikings. So on 1st and 10, we're going to find Rudolph and Kyle Rudolph, he's going to make his first catch of the ball game, making it a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Gordon, he's going to pick up the first down. Now we're down at the 2-yard line, looking to punch this one home to give us to Gordon, who gets into the end zone. Touchdown for the Minnesota Vikings and touchdown for the ex-Wisconsin Badgers. So we're going to take an early 7-0 lead on a very impressive drive by the Minnesota Vikings. That's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Your Minnesota Vikings are on top 7-0 versus the Patriots. 2nd and 4 from the 26-yard line for Garoppolo with time. Fires this one over the middle. Can find Dobson, crosses the 30, picks up the first down. Solid gain right there in the short pass play that results in the 1st and 10. Now on 1st down again, find Gronkowski down the left sideline, picks up another first down, and Gronkowski gets another catch here in the first half. 1st and 10. Garoppolo to Gronk. Gronk breaks a tackle, falls forward inside Vikings territory, and he picks up another first down. Back-to-back pass plays to Gronk. Back-to-back first downs. Blunt gets the carry up that guy. Gets dropped by Harrison Smith, but a little too late as he already picks up the first down marker. Gain of 10 on the play. So from the 30 now on 1st and 10 to give us to Blunt, and Blunt goes nowhere. Anthony Barr gets in there for the big-time stop, and now it's going to be 3rd and 9 from the 29-yard line. Garoppolo looking, throwing, that pass going to be dropped by Blunt, and the Patriots are going to have to settle for a field goal. 7-3 just scores. The Vikings take over from the own 20-yard line. Reverse to Jarius Wright. Crosses the 30 with a nice spin move. Inside the 40. Crosses the 50. Being chased from behind and gets dropped out of bounds at the 35-yard line of New England. One play for 45 yards on a receiver reverse. And that is a big-time play that gets us in Patriots territory. From the 35 now, Gordon. His turn. Crosses the 30. Inside the 20. Headed to the end zone. Gets pushed out of bounds at the 3-yard line. 8 carries, 69 yards for Melvin Gordon. They give us to Gordon again on 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. He gets into the end zone, and this game could not start off any better for the Minnesota Vikings. 7:20 to go in the first half, and they already have their 2nd touchdown by young Melvin Gordon. So 3rd and 10 now from the 22. Garoppolo under pressure, and Garoppolo goes down, loses the football, and that's going to be recovered by Robinson, and now we take over inside the Patriots red zone. 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 14-yard line. Teddy B under pressure. Teddy B to the end zone, and Teddy Bridgewater gets in there, takes a huge hit, but scores a touchdown, and it looks like Teddy Bridgewater is shaking up just a little, but what an effort by this young kid. He saw the pressure, got out of the pocket, and then used a little bit of speed that he has to get into the end zone, and now the Vikings take a 21-3 lead. So 1st and 10 from the 21 for Jimmy Garoppolo, going over the middle, gonna find his man, believe that is Boyce, and Boyce is gonna pick up a gain of 9. From the 30 to give us to Blunt, knows to play fake. Garoppolo with time, has all day in the pocket, takes a shot deep down the middle of the field, gonna find Julian Edelman, and he's gonna pick up a huge first down, over 100 yards thrown for Garoppolo here in the first half. To give us the Blunt, gets away from Griffin, cuts up the field, and he's gonna pick up a gain of about 8. Broke the tackle, fall forward, and that's gonna be a solid game, making it a very manageable 2nd and 2 from the 30-yard line. Garoppolo going to the flat. He has Blunt. Blunt crosses the 20, gets dropped at about the 16-yard line. Gain of 14 on that pass play, and Garoppolo has 127 yards passing on 18 attempts. 1st and 10 from the 16 to give us to Royster. He's going to get into the end zone off of a nice spin move. Got away from Barr, and he's going to take that one to the crib. And now this ball game is a little bit closer, but the Vikings, they can still get onto the field and score before the half is up. Nice play right there by Royster. Can't take nothing away from him, but now it's time for the Vikings offense to get busy. To give us to Gordon, and Gordon, he's going to pick up a gain of about 5. So Teddy Bridgewater, he's back into the game with a strained elbow, but he appears to be fine as he fires this one into Cordell Patterson, makes a nice catch over the middle, wearing that 84 purple and gold jersey well. Now Teddy B over the middle, gonna find Kyle Rudolph, and his right elbow seems to be fine as he throws a couple of nice passes right there that pick up first downs. 1st and 10, Bridgewater can take a shot deep, and that pass didn't have any steam behind it, so I guess that elbow is a little bit limited in what it can do as he threw that one up, trying to get Mike Wallace open down the field, but that pass was well short of the target, and it's going to be intercepted by Ryan, and now the Patriots will take over. So a 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Garoppolo under pressure, avoids the rush. Gonna find Dobson over the middle, and Dobson's gonna pick up a fresh 1st and 10. The Patriots, they hurry back to the line of scrimmage from the 39-yard line. Gonna find Blunt. Blunt's gonna fall forward, and he's gonna pick up a 1st down, gain of 11 on the play. From the 50 now, Garoppolo gets away from the rush again. He could have took off and run, but he's gonna stop, pop. Gonna find Elderman, and he's gonna pick up another 1st down. So the Patriots are moving this thing down the field. From the 36-yard line, squeezes that one in. Another 1st down completion. Gain of 11 on the play, and Jimmy is starting to field it. From the 25 now, going over to the right side. Man was left wide open. Looked like a blown coverage right there as Brandon LaFell was wide open on the comeback route, picking up another 1st down. From the 7, Garoppolo with time avoids the rush again. Throws back across his body. And now this ball game is a 1-possession game as they find Elderman in the end zone. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. 21-7. Your Minnesota Vikings are still on top in this one. So there's a lot of good things in that first half that I saw. Teddy Bridgewater, he had command of the offense, even though the passing numbers really aren't there to back it up. Only 56 attempts, but you have to remember that we had a couple of short fields, and we've really been relying on the run. Gordon has a big game, got that big receiver reversed by Jarius Wright. So even though the passing numbers aren't there, we still have a 4-point lead going into the second half. So it's 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. The Vikings, they start off the second half with the ball and more of the same. Give it to this young man and let's watch him run as Gordon gets this one upfield and picks up another 1st down. 89 yards on 13 carries for Gordon. We're going to find Ford, and Ford, he's going to get out of bounds at the 40-yard line, making it 3rd and 5. Teddy Bridgewater dropping back the pass under pressure, gets away from one man, but can't get away from the next as he gets hit as he lets the ball go. And the Patriots will first a early punt. So 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Garoppolo going to find Elderman. Gets dropped on the play. But he's going to pick up a gain of about 6. From the 35 now to give us to Blunt. Blunt crosses the 40. Picks up the 1st down. Heading to the 45-yard line. Gets dropped right there. 7 carries. 49 yards for LeGarrette Blunt. From the 45 now, Garoppolo throwing this one. He's going to find his man over the middle. That's Dobson. And Garoppolo right now is 20 for 29 for 219 yards. And we're just now into the 3rd quarter. Garoppolo throws this one under pressure, but it's going to be caught nonetheless. I believe that's Dobson again, and they pick up another 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line now, going over the middle, and that pass is intercepted by Captain Miller. Crosses the 40. Linemen are chasing him. They won't get him. Crosses the 50 in the Pets territory, down to the 20, 10-5 touchdown Vikings, and the Vikings defense strikes again, but getting pressure, but getting off the field on 3rd down, and now we get a pick 6 by Captain Mullen. Big time play by him, and now the Patriots are down by 2 possessions. What a play that was, but now the Patriots, they take over. 3rd and 2. LeGarrette Blunt up that gut, and they convert on a 3rd and short as they pick up the ground, as they pick up the 1st down, on the ground. So from the 34-yard line, Blunt again, back-to-back carries. This time he's going to pick up a gain of about 4, maybe 5. No, they will give him 4, making it 3rd and 6 from the 39-yard line. Blunt with the play fake, Garoppolo with the play fake to Blunt. Going to find Scott Chandler, the ex-Buffalo Bill, and he's going to pick up a 1st down. So 1st and 10, they're going to give the ball back to Blunt, and now this Minnesota Vikings defense is giving up some nice runs on the ground. But like we've seen before, this is definitely a bend but don't break defense. So 3rd and 1 now to give this to Blunt, and on 3rd down, got away from Sharif Floyd, got away from Harrison Smith as well, picks up a 1st down, and now Blunt is getting things rolling on the ground for the New England Patriots. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. LeGarrette Blunt around the outside, and he's going to fall for it yet again. 12 carries, 81 yards, and this running game is getting going, and now the passing game is getting going for the Patriots as well. As he goes over the middle, and Garoppolo's going to find Dobson again, and Dobson gets open over and over again and keeps on picking up 1st downs and keeps moving the chains. So on 1st and 10, going to go to the air again, and Gronkowski's in the end zone. Touchdown Patriots as Gronkowski crosses the goal line, and now it's going to be a 28-23 ball game, and the Patriots are going to go for 2. Garoppolo with time under a little bit of pressure, but he lets it go before the rush can get there, and they're going to connect the dots as Royster was lined up as a receiver. He's going to convert on the 2-point conversion. 2nd and 7 now for Minnesota. That pass over the middle was in the hands of Cordero Patterson, but a big hit jars the ball loose. 3rd and 7 now for Teddy Bridgewater. Can he get something going under pressure? And down he goes. The offensive line couldn't protect long enough for Teddy to find somebody downfield. And now we enter the 4th quarter only up by 3. Second and 10 for Garoppolo with time, but he gets hit as he lets it go, and that pass will hit the grass. Third and 10 now from the 29-yard line, going over to the left side. Nice little out route, by Dobson, and he's going to pick up a first down. First and 10 to LeGarrette Blount, gets a couple of blocks on the screen pass, crosses the 50-yard line in the Minnesota Vikings territory, down to the Minnesota Vikings 44-yard line. So first and 10 for Garoppolo from the shotgun set, under pressure, and Everson Griffin gets in there for a sack. Huge sack on the play, going to make it a second and long situation. So from the 49-yard line, to second and 17, Garoppolo stepping up in the pocket. He has Gronkowski, and Gronkowski gets this thing up to the 41-yard line. The Vikings making it 3rd and 6. Man in motion on the shotgun set, 3rd and 6 for the Patriots. Garoppolo throws one over the middle. Brandon LaFell is left open, and he's going to make the catch and picks up a first down. First down for the Patriots. Garoppolo looking to pass out of the shotgun set. He's going to find Gronkowski, and Gronkowski picks up another first down, making it 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. Garoppolo from the shotgun. He's looking to pass again under a little bit of pressure, and down he goes, but he falls forward, so it won't be a sack for Robinson, but it is a very nice play nonetheless, making it 3rd and goal from the 7 now. Looking is Garoppolo. Under pressure is Garoppolo, and down he goes. Sharif Floyd from Florida gets in there, and the Gator gets his first sack of the ball game. So now the Patriots have to settle for a field goal, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. 28-28 all. Now, it's very important that Teddy Bridgewater and his offense get something going. Our defense has been on the field for a very, very long time. They've been making plays as Cordell Patterson makes a big-time play down the sideline and gets this thing up to the 43-yard line. So, Teddy Bree, what you got? 2nd and 12, screen pass to Melvin Gordon. Gordon with a couple of blockers. Gordon in the Patriots territory. Gordon down the sideline to the 31-yard line of the Patriots. Huge play call right there. And now McKenna, he checks in to give Gordon the blow. He's going to get a big first down carry that picks up another first down from the 20-yard line after a gain of 11. To give us to McKenna again. He gets up the field, and he's going to pick up a gain of about 9. So it's 3rd and inches from the 10-yard line. Gordon checks back into the game, and on 3rd and inches, he picks up the first down. Keep on giving this man the ball. But they go to pass. Teddy Bridgewater looking. Teddy Bridgewater throwing to the end zone. Caught by Mike Wallace on the slant route, and Minnesota takes the lead, and that's going to make it a 35-28 ball game. Up by 7 with 4:04 to go in regulation. Garoppolo under pressure. Garoppolo goes down. First time Johnson got there, and then Robinson cleans it up, gets his sack. And now it's going to be 2nd and 19. Under pressure yet again, and a great call right there by the defense as they send the corner blitz. And now it's going to be 3rd and 26. They just decided to give it to the fullback, and they're going to play defense. So Minnesota takes over. 1 first down could end this ball game. 2nd and 3 to give us to Gordon. Gordon does a spin move that I don't know helped him, and that's going to make up for a gain of 1. So it's 3rd and 2 from the 45. The give is to Gordon, who gets hit in the backfield. Looked like somebody missed a block up front, and now the Patriots get the ball right back from their own 20-yard line. 1:38 to go. The Patriots are down to the last timeout. Garoppolo under pressure. Garoppolo goes down. Sharif Floyd gets sack number 2 on the day. From the 15 now, Garoppolo looking, throwing, going to find his man Elderman, and he's going to pick up a gain of 17 in a fresh 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Another shotgun set, and another pass to Elderman, back-to-back places to Julian, and he's going to pick up back-to-back first downs. From the 50 now, Garoppolo has time. Now he's run out of time, gets away from the rush, but he won't get away from Robinson. This defensive line is playing big. 2nd and 12 now from the 48-yard line. Down he goes yet again, fumbles the football, but the Patriots will recover. So 3rd and 17 with 48 seconds to go from the 42-yard line. Garoppolo rolls to the left side, fires this one to the left side, and he's going to find Brandon LaFell, and Brandon LaFell is going to pick up a first down. So 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Garoppolo with time. Garoppolo firing this one. It looked like we had pretty good coverage, but it's going to be caught by Wright, and Wright's going to be in the right place at the right time as he picks up a first down. From the 20 now, 1st and 10, down goes Garoppolo again, and again is Everson Griffin. 18 seconds to go. Garoppolo from the shotgun fires this one to the end zone. That's going to be batted down, and now it's going to be 4th and 25. 14 seconds to go. Garoppolo towards the end zone. Caught. Touchdown Patriots. And the Patriots tie this ball game up with only about 8 seconds left in the game. And you check out the replay, boys got behind the coverage, and this ball game is going to overtime. So 35-35 all. The Vikings win the toss. It's very important that they get some points on this drive. Remember, if you want to get a field goal, the Patriots, they have a chance to score themselves. So we get a touchdown, that's great, because our defense has been on the field all game long. Gordon with another carry. That's what I want to see. 22 carries, $116 for Gordon. Move those chains for the Vikings. Second 11, screen pass to number 11. And Mike Wallace, he's going to get up to the 36-yard line, making it 3rd and 4. Bridgewater going to find Wright. Wright gets popped at the first down marker, and they're going to rule him just short, making it 4th in inches, but the Vikings decide to go for it from their own 40. Do or die situation right here, and they are going to do as they pick up the first down on 4th and inches. Big time carry by Melvin Gordon. Now 2nd and 12. Teddy going to the air, and Teddy's going to find his man. Mike Wallace makes the catch as the Patriots down on the field, but we're going to pick up a gain of 10. 3rd and 2. They give us to McKenna, and McKenna cannot get to the first down marker, so another situation where the Vikings might look to go for it. 4th and 2. Another do or die from the 44. Bridgewater to Gordon. Gordon makes the catch in the flat, picks up the first down, gain of 4. Only needed 2. Move those chains for the Vikings. Gordon gets the carry. Gordon along the right side. Gets away from one Patriots. Then he gets brought down by Ryan, but he's going to pick up the first down. From the 29-yard line, going to the flat. That's going to be caught by Rudolph, and Rudolph, he's going to pick up a gain of 8. So 2nd and 2 from the 22. He get the ball to number 20, and Gordon keeps fighting, keeps turning those legs, and picks up another first down. Ball will be placed at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 for Teddy B. Teddy B decides to take off with it, slides down, avoids a hit, and picks up a nice gain using his legs. 3rd and 5 now for Teddy B, looking under pressure. Nobody is open. He's going to keep this one. He's going to be short of the first down. Fumbles the football, but the Vikings recover it. So we're going to have to settle for a field goal. Kick is up, and the kick is barely good as it squeaks in through the left upright. And now it's going to be a 3-point ball game here in overtime. 1st and 10, Garoppolo. With time, Garoppolo over the middle. Going to find Dobson, who makes the catch, and he's going to pick up a gain of 15. Move those chains for the Patriots. From the 34-yard line now, Garoppolo. With time, Garoppolo, he's going to set up a screen pass, but look at Barr. Big time play as he blows that screen pass up. Big time tackle right there. 3rd and 7 from the 37, shotgun set. Under pressure is Garoppolo, and another timely blitz by guess who? Barr. 5 tackles, 1 sack on the day so far. 4th and 13. Has a man deep, but can't connect the dots, and the Vikings are going to walk up out of here victorious. Big time game right there by your Minnesota Vikings. They kept fighting, they kept on playing. It was ugly at times, but nonetheless it got the job done versus the New England Patriots. So the Vikings are 1-1, and the rest of the division is 1-1, except for the Lonely Bears at 0-2. So as of right now, we are tied for first place in the NFC North. It gets no better than that, man. So huge win. Great win. Leave some comments down in the comment section. Let me know how you guys felt about the gameplay, how you guys felt about the video. But hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I enjoyed bringing it to you. Hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. And I'm going to see y'all later. Peace. Sauce.